Questions, please. Anyone? You right here? No? Got nothing. How you guys doing? Pretty good. Way in the back. Way after everyone else. I'm doing pretty good. I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good night. So I was at home, and for no reason at all, I started singing "Putting on the Ritz." But like from Young Frankenstein, so I was like, "Ah!" And then I came here, stopped by to check in and see how everything was going, and then on the little weird TV out there, they were playing Young Frankenstein. Then I went and had a piece of pizza. Don't tell the cooks. Hadn't eaten since breakfast. So I was hungry. And I went to Ian's Pizza, and they were playing Putting on the Ritz over the thing. No, it wasn't. It was like the older one. It wasn't Falco, unfortunately. Fred Astaire. And then after that, they went to like a dance remix version of it, and I just had to leave. And I was like, that is too much. I turned 32 last weekend. Oh. No. Yeah. It's not cool. Fuck that. Oh. I don't know. They say, 30s are cool. You know yourself better. I was like, it's not that hard to know yourself when you've been doing the same dumb shit for 15 years straight. My very first job, they were like, here, Ryan, here's a mop. Go mop shit up. Last night when I got off work, what do you think the last thing I fucking did was? I fucking mopped. You think I'd be real fucking good at mopping by now. Real good. The thing is that you can only get so good at mopping. I think I peaked about 12 years ago. I also make a really nice sandwich. 15 years of making sandwiches and mopping up afterwards and hanging out with dickheads that I'm friends with and smoking weed in the alley. Yeah. Which is not, it's not even, no. Don't woo. It's not cute anymore. It's not rebellious. I'm not 17. Sad man smoking weed in an alleyway out of a one-hitter. Like that's fooling anybody. It's having trouble lighting that cigarette. Grad students just looking down their noses at him. Oh, man. Look at that poor guy. Poor townie. I'm not even from here, man. I moved from somewhere else to come here and be a fucking townie. Everywhere I go, just fucking making sandwiches and getting drunk. Oh, man. I didn't expect to live this long. That's the trouble. I really didn't. I never took care of myself, but I never pushed it far enough, I think. Like, I'd always be like, yeah, I'll take half of one. That's cool. I'll take half. I'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll have that other half later. But probably I'll just put it in a cupboard with all the other half of pills that I never took. It was really good. I just saving it for a rainy day. I will smoke a lot of pot and drink a lot of coffee all at the same time and give myself a panic attack. End up in the emergency room again. You're not having a heart attack, Ryan. Did you go out drinking all weekend and then wake up the next day and not eat any food and then drink 2 pots of coffee and smoke all the rest of your pot? Yes, I did, and now I'm pretty sure I'm dying from that. Please stop calling 911. We have actually sick people here. Fuck you, I'm insured. Fix me. Fix me. Yeah, I didn't plan. I don't have any savings or, long-term plans or career paths or degrees or really know what I'm going to do tomorrow or really remember what I did today. It's this town, man. This town, you drink too much and it's too cheap and it comes in too large containers. So beer by the bucket and mixed drinks by the fish bowls, and then somehow you invented giant glass boots to drink out of because you're like, the cylindrical shape is not enough for me. How can we get a few more ounces in this beverage? Make a little boot out of it. So you have so many bars that compete so much for your they just want you to come and hang out with them. We will give you free food if you come drink here. We will give you free beer, everything, anything. Just come hang out with us. Free bacon. It does work. It worked for me once, and then I was like, I don't feel well the next day. So I didn't die a rock star death or anything. That's okay. I'll figure out how to live. You lower your expectations. I don't know where the fuck I thought I would be now if I thought I'd be married with kids. That's fucking stupid. Ew. I got a text message from a friend of mine I hadn't seen in 5 years. No, it wasn't even. It was a Facebook message at like 3 a.m. Apropos to nothing, just said, "Are you married with kids yet?" It's a guy. It's like, what the fuck? You're on my Facebook page. Does it look like I'm fucking married? Does it say married? You don't have to ask basic questions like that about people anymore. You can leave them alone at 3 o'clock. Just go and check up on them. Married with kids? No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm a fat man. That's okay. You ever, I'm just gonna leave that out there because I don't know where I was going with that. You ever accidentally stalk somebody? Does that happen to anyone else? Accidental, like you're going to the video store and then you see someone who's pretty and they take a right and all of a sudden you're going down a road you don't need to go down. Following someone you probably shouldn't be following. You're like, I should probably stop following this person, but I kind of want to see where they live. I'm not trying to scare anyone. I used to have these loud shoes, and I was walking. It was in the fall, so it was a spooky time, and I was walking down the sidewalk behind a lady, a little like a half block away, and I was going clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, and I saw her tense up and start walking faster, and I was like, yay. So I sped up. I was like, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, and she breaks into a full run and just turns around the corner. I'm like, shit, I should probably not follow her, but I want to see where she lives. I was riding my bike the other day, and then there was this person who was cycling, which is a very different thing than riding your bike. And then cycling involves things, tight shorts, and a vesty thing, and a funny hat with mirrors on it, and glasses, all kinds of really expensive things. And zoom, and they were going by, and I was like, oh, that cyclist is either a girl or a guy with a really cute ass. I don't know. I can't tell. The outfit is androgynous, but I like what I see. And I might have stared a little bit too hard because I knocked them right off their bike. So that's what happens if I check you out too hard. I have mental powers, and I'll knock you right over. If you're too good looking. So I fell over and biffed it really bad, and I was like, oh my god, I got off my bike. Oh my god, are you okay? And she jumped up and she's like, okay, I'm alright, it's fine, it's just my elbow, it's a bone thing. Ow, I'll be okay. And I was like, oh, thank god, you're a girl. Awesome. Not gay right now. On my way I went. I'm only as straight as so I catch myself checking out. Sometimes people fool you, you know? See a girl in a little black dress, you're like, oh, cool, she's got nice kind of muscular shoulders. I like that. I like kind of broad shoulders and well-defined calf muscles. I like it. Oh, that's a dude in a dress. Sweet. He's rocking it. I would. If he asked, I would. Whatever we're doing. He took the time to get to good looking for me. Started out being a guy and got to, I want to have sex with him. I don't know how long that takes. I don't know what kind of prep time that is. He went through the effort, so I don't know if he's into this or not. I'm not going to bug him, but if he was, I totally would. Whatever. I don't know what we're going to do, but whatever it is, I'm cool with it, I think. All right, that got weird. Did I make you uncomfortable? Oh, man. I grew up in the suburbs, which used to be okay, and now it's not okay anymore. We used to have woods. Something we would be like suburb, and then some woods, and then a mall, and then they were like, "We don't need woods anymore. We're gonna put up a Best Buys next to Circuit Cities," and then wonder why one of them goes out of business. I went to this giant pawn store. And I'd never been to one. It was a pawn superstore. Total sign of the times. Pawn superstore. In an old Circuit City. So that everyone can bring up back all the crap that they bought to the same convenient location. Can't afford all this stuff. Never could in the first place. I don't need 3 Guitar Hero guitars, turns out. I can just do with none. But yeah, the suburbs got weird. They got like on steroids, and it was Best Buys next to Circuit Cities, and a Kids R Us and a Toys R Us, and then an Uno's Pizza on top of it, and on top of that, an A&W hot dog place / Long John Silver's, with a little information kiosk on top, and then a big sea of parking lots as far as the eye could see. And that's where you fucking live in the suburbs now. And it just goes like it connects like cities. It just goes city, and then gross stuff, and then another city, and it's awful. And I can't take it anymore. I get a panic attack when I go to the mall, and it's too much commerce, and I go into a Burlington coat factory, and I start to sweat and have panic attacks. Because it's more than great coats. It's more than great irregularly cut coats. It's it's aisles and aisles of bullshit that no one will ever buy. Potpourri holders and bad paintings and imitation Ed Hardy hats. And it's not your fault. It's not my fault. None of us ever wanted any of that, but someone just decided that we're just going to keep making stuff, and they'll probably buy like a little tiny portion of it, and we'll make all our money back, and who cares about the rest of it? We'll give jobs to everyone in China. And it's not your fault. I didn't want it. No one needs all that stuff. It starts off at like a regular store, and then it ends up at a Burlington Coat Factory or a TJ Maxx, and then it ends up at the Savers or the Goodwills or the St. Vinny's, and then it ends up on a barge, and then it goes into a giant Texas-sized island of trash in the Pacific that I am calling America 2, or the island of failed commerce. And that's where we're going to live once everything is shitty here and zombies attack or whatever the fuck's going to happen. Whatever shit they trick us into thinking is really going on. And when it gets too smelly here from all the dead stuff, we're all going to hop on our jet skis like it's fucking Water World, and we're going to go sail out there. And it's 98% AOL startup discs, I think, mostly. And we'll all live in tents made of ShamWows. And we'll have all the OxyClean we'll ever need. And we will worship Billy Mays, and we'll have all the pogs that the world needs, all the Tickle Me Elmos that we ever made, all the salad shooters that you could possibly need. We'll roast all of our meals in Ron Popeil set and forget ovens, remembering to not actually set and forget. All our clothes will be bedazzled. All of us will be wearing bumpets in our hair. Yeah. I got a whole list of shit, I swear. Just can't remember it all. I know you flashed me already. We'll all work out on our Bowflexes and Nordic tracks. We will resurrect the XFL. We will pass the time playing Tiger digital games. We will wear thermocolor t-shirts and rollerblade to our Thai boat classes. Our kids will play with Lincoln Logs and Spirographs. And we will all read R.L. Stein. I don't know. Thank you, guys.